always start it muted because they catch me in like the first 5 seconds with some kind of flagrant copyright issue, which is freaking bizarre. Alright, let me flip over. Alright, where are we? This should be an easy one. Relatively easy. Technically, I want to see if they say anything, but technically I'm not in the casino. So we shall see. Depends on whether these people rat us or not. But we got stuff to do. Wait, hold on. I gotta answer a message real quick. Oops. Alright, now we're good. Alright, let's see. What do we got? 79 people right out of the gate. That's awesome. So, we're indoors. I got out of the car. Well, it cools off by the time you get in the parking garage. Then it goes through the roof because it's like 150 in a parking garage. 117.3 was what it was driving down the strip today. Yeah, it's hot. So day 5 of the apocalyptic weather. Oh, and of course all the local news stations are buying into, you know, the narrative. Oh my God, it's global freaking warming. No, it's the freaking desert, you know? The desert is what the desert does what the desert does, you know? It gets hot. Even, I mean, as much as I complain, I fully accept and appreciate the fact that I live in the freaking desert, you know? I'm not gonna blame it on anyone but myself. I chose to move here. So what am I gonna do? Alright.
Draft.
Oh, here's to go.
Got people buying all the beers around. Let me do some of those real quick. So we're at Paris, and the Horseshoe is down the block over there. And we are going to go, the main event, the WSOP main event is in full swing. And I figured we go walk around there a little bit, see what we can see, who we can see, all the rest of that stuff. So, yeah. This one. She's not happy. She's like pointing at me and shit. Like I care. Anyway, let me say some hellos. Oh, you know what else is a trip? What else is a trip is watching them walk through the casino with the carts full of like, because they do the cash money and the chips and all that for the WSOP. So they walk in. When I was coming down the escalator, there was one guy, you know, wheeling a trolley full of money, and there was 4 guys. Last year they had SARS. This year they have, I don't know if I can even say it. A, and then that other letter, looks like an R, maybe a 1 and a 5, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? The pew-pewers, the wireless hole punchers, 4 of them surrounding it. And they were like tactical AF. 2 were like facing this way, 1 guy was off to the side and 1 guy was behind, and then the two on point stayed forward, but the 2 pulling up the rear, they switched positions. Like 1 guy was, you know, had the rear, he had the 6, the other guy had the 3 o'clock, and then they would switch. And this guy would take the 6, and the other guy would take the 9 o'clock position. It was pretty friggin' tactical to watch. And everyone was just like people were actually scared. I don't know why that scares people. Like, that's the way I want to roll through life. With my own tech team. Yeah. Or be part of a tech team. One or the other. So let me do some hellos. Val Marie, Tom Mack in 90, Janice Q, Great Dane Mom. 900 emoji. Trisha, how are you? Excuse me. It is like so rife with freaking Lysol. I don't know why they're spraying Lysol in all the casinos. It is strong today. Angie, how are you? Sony, Gary, what's going on, brother? BK. Come on. Yeah, I got it wide open. All you people can say hello down there. I want to do all the hellos. Jim Wolf, Kyle, Alan, Bubba. Alright, I think now we're catching up. Chris Miller, Tom Lars. No, we are at, this is the Paris. And Captain Lope is here. N90. Alright, keep them coming. Daniel, what's going on with all the hellos? Message to the peasants from Captain Dave. Yeah, Captain Dave got screwed, blued, and tattooed down in Texas. So, big shout out. We'll toss up all the blessings for Captain Dave. That he gets his... Oh, I think his electricity is going to be out for like a freaking week. And it's over 100 where he is. It's a good time to come to Vegas, though. With all the Freedom Seed activities. Yeah, they had like... they had vests. I mean, I wasn't gonna sit there and count. That would have looked a little too suspicious. But I've seen like at least 6 per. So they're ready for some action. Venus, Lee. All right, I think we're good. We're good. Like, everyone hit the thumbs up and do all this stuff. All right, are we on all messages? Yeah, we are. All right, so we're gonna go check out the World Series of Poker. Like I said, it's brutally hot out, but I was like, it's winding down. Well, it's not really winding down. It's kind of winding up and down at the same time. So we'll go check that out. We'll walk around here a little bit. We'll try not to antagonize the powers that be over here, because they're not exactly friendly to my cause. But we do what we do. 9 days. 9 days. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, they were talking about it being like a Hurricane 11 or something like that, I mean, it could have been a lot worse, but holy cow. I couldn't go. I could not go without electric or air conditioning for the amount of time that some of the people down there are. That's just brutal. I mean, okay, today, it is so hot in my place. It's bad. I got it set at 69, because if I put it on 60, 69, it doesn't freaking matter. The main area, like, it's pretty open, the main area, it's like the living room, dining room, breakfast nook and den. It's like one, like, big room with a couple, like, little dividers here and there. That's hovering at about 75, even though I got it set on 69. It's just staying there. The bedrooms, however, 78. 78. It's bad. And the air conditioner, it's just either underpowered or, it's freaking 120 degrees out. So yeah, it's having problems. I mean, when the sun goes down, it'll pull down like a degree, every half hour. It'll eventually come down to 69, but not until like 11 o'clock at night, 12 until midnight. It doesn't truly get comfortable. I've been waking up at like 4 and 5 a.m. like, hot. It's like 72 in the bedroom, 73 in the bedroom, until like finally because that's like the coolest time out here is like, 5 a.m. And then I go back to bed and it finally starts to cool off. And there's not a dang thing I could do with it. It's pretty freaking bad. 78. And I can't even imagine what my air conditioning bill is going to be this year. It was a hot June. So yeah, and it probably hasn't shut off like in a week. Probably has not shut off in a week. Just going non-stop. Brr, what a bird. The mighty bull has entered the room activities. Who else is here? What? Tell Gwen hello. Absolutely. Double Eagle. Yeah, the main event started already. We're going to go check out the stragglers in a minute. Stewart, what's going on? Alright, so we got 153 people. Yeah, so, electric bill is all going to be interesting. Last month was 407, I think it was, but that was for, what was that for? That was for May, 407, so it's going to be like freaking 907. And, the Nevada Power's boasting that everyone's going to get a freaking break. So I think they're the ones who turned up the power on the sun, the bastards. Yeah, if you clean, like they took the, what do you call it, last year, because I've been having this problem since I moved there. It's just, I think it's just underpowered. Plus, I'm in the desert. Not much I can do about it. Last year, they took some, this foam spray, like scrub and bubble type shit for air conditioners, and they sprayed it, like on the inside and the outside, and like all the coils went, like foamed up and whatnot. They let it sit there for a while, and they hosed all that shit off. And yeah, it got a lot of stuff out of it. And there's like no leaves, you know, there's no trees per se. You know, it gets dust and whatever. But it, you know, like maybe it helped. I don't know. But holy cow. Is now a good time to move? Yeah, definitely. No, I highly recommend not. But I live in the desert. What am I going to do? I can't. I'm reminding myself. This is positive reinforcement, so bear with me. I'm going to say that like 50 times tonight. So yeah, they cleaned it. I had them come, I think it was 3 weeks ago. They came and checked everything. I paid them like $59, and they're just like, you're on point. I mean, I took, you know, I have a thermometer, you know, an air temperature freaking thermometer too, and I stuck it in the vents all over, even in the bedroom. You know, I stuck it in every vent, let it sit, and it was blowing air out at 55 degrees, which, for all intents and purposes, is good. You know, they say between like 50 and 58 is supposed to be the norm of the air actually entering the room. It's just a radiant heat, and I got everything closed down. I got the blinds closed. I got blackout curtains. I got blackout curtains in the bedrooms, in the studio, and like semi-sheer, like linen ones, but they really cut down on the light like a lot. There's just enough light to like not stub your toe, but it's not like a total blackout. Change the friggin' filters once a month. Don't do shit. You can't battle the frickin', once it gets over 100, you can't battle it. Right? That's what I thought. 55 is good. So it's either underpowered, the blower isn't strong enough, like the internal blower that actually forces the air out. The outside thing's freaking giant, but the internal one, it's quiet. I'll give it that. It's freaking quiet, but I think it's underpowered. You know, I don't think it has enough horsepower on that freaking cylinder fan in there to really thrust the air out. So it's like, you know, it's like a gentle breeze. A friggin' gentle breeze ain't keeping up with 117. So, I mean, I would love to just stay in bed from, you know, like go to bed at 5 a.m. and wake up at like whatever, you know, because that's when everything's cool. Or wake up in November, one or the other. Whatever. I have the temperature set at, it doesn't matter what, I set it on 69. So I set it on 60 and it's the same net result. Oddly enough, it's 2-zone too. So oddly enough, you can see that like if I set it on 70, it'll say inside temperature like 74. And then if I hold my thermometer, which I trust, I paid money for the damn thing, it'll say like 78. So something's up. And I've changed thermometers, they've changed thermostats on both sides and whatever. And I gotta keep both, the concept of 2 zones is cool. Because like technically, I could shut this off during at night because I'm not in this half of the house or whatever, just like in the bedroom area. Cool, sounds good in theory, until it goes up to frickin' 95, no, it'll go up to like 82. If I shut the air conditioner off completely, it'll go up to whatever it is outside, but like if I leave the house, shut it off, and come back in 2 hours, it'll go up to like 85 or 86. And then it really, really fights to get back down into something reasonable. It's nasty. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I wish there was a way to build like a shade, like a structure, over the frickin' thing to let it's sitting, they're in the sun. There's only so much it can extract. You're 100% correct. It's beat. AC's working on a double T, so it calculates how much hot air outside only allows so much. That's some bullshit. They should have special desert ones. So once the outside condenser temp is hot in the refrigerator, pretty much. And you know what else is happening? I noticed my refrigerator is running like a freak too. And oddly enough, I had to turn it down. It's running constantly, But then I had to turn it down from the usual like 5 or 6 down to like 2, because it's running because it's warmer, but at the same time it was freezing some of the food in the back. So that didn't make any sense either, but yeah, I guess that's another refrigerant toilet paper math. 69 is low, we set it on 78 in California. Yeah, I imagine. I mean, but does your house stay 78? I couldn't do it. I mean, I honestly, anything above, like right now, I'm like lost to focus, because over like 74, I lose focus. Over 72, I'm walking around freaking naked. I'll be totally honest. I'm walking around buck-ass freaking naked to keep cool. You know, I'm not designed for heat, you know, even though I live in the desert. You know, I have that Nordic gene. I have that, you know, that H131, you know. I'm resilient to cold, not to heat. So I'm walking around buck naked as soon as it gets like 74. So half the editing I do, it is what it is. 78, like over 74, I can't even concentrate too much on anything. You know, I'm just like, you know, I get like, I just can't even concentrate. It's weird. Yeah, I should lay on the floor. Lay on the floor, buck-ass naked. You should barely see me. Yeah, 66, that's even better. I like that. Fridge works. Yeah, I mean, it's struggling, but the thing is, I just had to set it back down to 2. I could see if I had to crank it up, but it's struggling because it's warmer inside, but it's freezing everything, so it's still working hard as F on 2, and I'm still finding like, you know, like I found some, you know, the shit that falls in the back. I found some lettuce or some such nonsense. No, my bok choy froze. I had all bok choy in the back because it was on sale, and it freaking froze solid. I mean, I still ate it. Well, I cooked it and ate it, but yeah, not cool. Yeah, vacuuming. I do all the stuffs. You know, I mean, in the winter, I do like to be warm. You know, I've never ever put on the heat. I think the last time I put on the heat was like in New York. You know, it was an older house. It was built in like 1930 something. You know, it's an old brick federal house with the slate roof and the pillars and the 2 cement lions and shit. That house used to get cold. So yeah, I used to put on the heat there. I haven't put on the heat since I left New York, not even once. I have no idea. I have no idea if my heat even works. When I go to sell it and the guy comes in and does the inspection, they're gonna be like, frickin' heat doesn't work. Yeah, blow a motor. They need a frickin' supercharger on that. I have not turned on the heat. Yeah, I mean that's one thing I gotta say. I don't use no heat. Yeah, I promise I will be. I mean, from here up, I'll definitely be clothed. I promise that. You never know. Right? I mean, it just is what it is. All right, you ready to go walk around? I'm ready to go walk around. Let me check the fan funding app. Nope. Let me check all messages. All right, we got all messages engaged. Let me put her on full swivel, and let me invite you to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I'm walking around my house naked again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you want to support those efforts, you know what to do. Super Chat is the grease that keeps the wheels rolling, because my channel is 99% at this point fan-funded through the patronage of wonderful people like you, and I do appreciate it. And you can click on all the links, and you can go check me out over at brorfredrik.com, which is my streaming platform. And let's see, Friday, we got, I'm doing a Money Talks live stream, so we can get into some money-making financial stuff. Yeah. I got a good one for you. I got a real good one for you on Friday. I found something that's selling at a budget. It's so well undervalued because of some like schmutz that's flying around the company, but we're talking like a under $10 stock that's probably gonna go, it's probably gonna 5x within the next year, in my opinion. I gotta tell you here. I already dropped so much stuff here. I gotta tell you over there. Go check it out. 10 banana rams from Janice. You are very, very welcome. Thank you, Gary, and I appreciate that 10 banana rams. And I will go. Oh, I see it. Thank you, Gary. Thank you very much. Love you, bro. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking this thing's gonna 5x. I'm no expert, but my track record is pretty good on my picks and stuff. So, because I research like a freak, but I found out something about the CEO that opened up like a whole realm of something. It's an under $10 stock, and Cap just bought him $52 million worth of his own stock. Plus, he gets a huge bonus should he 3x the stock. He gets a hugely massive bonus if he 5x's the stock. And he hedged his bet and bought $52 million worth of the stock. And it's an under $10 stock. So this dude ain't effing around. He knows something that the street don't. And I picked up on that. I was like, I'm gonna tell you what it is on Friday. Maybe we all gonna get rich and shit. Maybe we're all gonna get rich and shit. All right, you ready? Let's get the hoofing and the booking. I'm gonna turn this around. Bonk, she's the one that's like, oh my god. I remember her from back like 20 years ago. All right, let's get the booking. Like there's more to like pricing a stock, and yes, things are all already built into the market and whatnot, but there's a lot more non-tangibles, and there's a lot of like non-quantitative. That dude is huge. There's a lot of non-quantitative things you have to look at too. I like that stuff. I mean, it's chick stuff, but I like that. That looks tough. I wouldn't put it on an airplane. That's something you put in your Range Rover in the back when you go into the Hamptons. Ain't putting that on no frickin' Spirit Airlines. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, WSOP. We're doing all the WSOPs. Oh, something smells good over here. What is it? I didn't take my mullein leaf before I streamed. Like, I took the mullein leaf yesterday before I went live over at brorfredrik.com. And I was like coughing stuff up during the live stream. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good either. Yikes. Crochet in the house. Whew, man. That was a cloud of Tom Ford I just walked through. I don't even wear my Tom Ford anymore because of the clouds I walk through on the regular. But you're only gonna smell mine if like we're all like close and whatever. You're not gonna smell it because I just happen to be in the room. We gotta get like close. WSOP. I think I need to drink some water. I'm feeling a little hoarse. Just chill out here for a second. They keep moving dude around. Like he's in a different spot every freaking day. Every day. Oh, that's because they're wheeling the money over there. That's why they're moving this way. Very sparkly. I got 2 ads already in a freaking half hour. Man, let's do the SOPs, the standard operating procedures. There's some tactic for polishing them floors that it's not slippery, but it's shiny. It's some kind of commercial activity. Let's do a big old WSOP. The online support center. Got a free book. That's funny. I'm glad poker's still a thing. It was so cool when it was like huge and in its heyday. That was a lot of fun. Uh-oh. Got stuff going on. Whoa. Uh-oh. He's about to get blinded out. I will go into the Bally side too. See if there's any activities. You'd think that, like I keep saying that, you'd think they'd be awesome freaking tables. But they're just like average tables. You buy it, you know, you use at home. 1,000 of them. Yeah, let's railbird some activities here. Uh-oh. 50,000 players chant. Negrano won yet again. Super seniors. Alright, cool. Oh, this is cool. Massage. It is so nice and cool in here. I'll tell you that much. Can you hear that? Can you hear the chip shuffling going on? If you listen really, really close, you could hear it. I used to do it so loud to be annoying. And I used to do like the false tell thing. When I had a good hand, I would do it a certain way for several good hands. And then when I had a shit hand, I would do it. And then everyone would fold. Because they'd be like, oh, he's doing the good hand shuffle. And then the next time I play, I would do it on like a certain way on bad hands. And then I would decide to play one of the bad hands. But it turned out to be pocket aces. I would do dopey stuff like that. Because the whole concept of reading people is not wholly accurate. I mean, to a degree, there is something to it. Like, you can gauge, a better gauge would be like where someone places their elbows on the table. So it gets almost pointless. Just play the cards you dealt. Play the player. Play the player. Find out their tendencies. Yeah, Danny Negrano's been a long-time resident here. I kind of like him. I've played with him a couple times. He's all right. He is an individual he'll get you basically to tell you your holdings. He's got a way of just like talking that's, I can't even describe it. It's disconcerting and alarming at the same time. But that's his tactic. The other. There's Negrano. What up, bro? He's got a YouTube channel. I was watching him for a little while, you know, and then he tried to go like full on vloggy and, you know, day in the life of and whatever. But I found his life kind of boring, so I couldn't watch it anymore. Same shit, different day. I'm hanging out in my mansion, you know. All right, cool. All right. Let's go this way. For those of you who don't know, the first bathroom is like right there. Bam! As soon as you walk through. Rock. All the water. All the stuffed animals. All the suits. Oh, all the steak. We always got to pay this picture homage. That's so hard to achieve at home without fire. Grand ballroom. Only allowed to sit there with food that you bought here. God forbid you bring a snack that you didn't pay for. Oh, the humanity. The humanity. Wow, it's quiet. It's like desolate. 18, 18, 18, 18. We're very creative. 18 for everything. Oh, 17. 18 for those two little baby ass tacos. Let's keep it moving. Yeah, doesn't that steak look good? Oh, the humanity. Alright, oh, what do we got here? I used to like playing online poker. I used to do like those $10 buy-ins. And back in the day, you could do like, you could have like 10 screens open at the same time on Poker Stars. You know, they were like one table. I don't think they're security. They're just event staffing. Well, the $25 buy-ins. Those are fun too. First place was like 140 if my memory was correct. Yeah, you're playing 10 games, you're gonna hit 10 tournaments. You're gonna hit like, you're gonna be in the money if some rail burden. Oh, he's in the cops a rail burden. That's weird. I've never seen that before. That is odd. That's extraordinarily odd. I could hear a mouse fart in here. That is so odd that they have Metro hanging out and they're just railbirding like everyone else. That's weird. Is that cricket? There's crickets in here. That's weird. I hear crickets. We got another win.
Anybody Red Bull, water, cocktails?
Cannot hear a cow fart. Because they don't.
Sオープン S よしよしよしよしハートは大丈夫？ああ、疲れた。ブラシ疲れた。手がキングティーがね。いっぱいだから。いやいや。いや。そう。またフラッシュが。
He hit his ace, but he got creamed by a set. See ya. Yeah, it's crickets in here. That's weird. Let's see where we're at. 3 million prize pool. Wow, those are big pots right now. He's got a massive chip stack there. Good on him. Let's see what else we got going on here. I don't know. That was not Japanese. I don't know what that was. It might have been, but no dialect I've ever heard. Some form of Indonesian. Look at that boom arm. That's nuts. Look at that thing. How big it is, and it could be handled with like thumb pressure. It's beautiful. That's a production crew. Where are we at here? Level 18. Talking about alpha males over there. There's 10,000 entrants. There's 800 left. 90%, over 90% of the field is gone. So all the way down to, let's see, 450th place is still 37.5. So you're 3x in your money. All right. Cool. I don't know what they were doing with that clipboard. I don't know what they were trying to keep track of. But you can't keep track of. These are cameras right there. They're PTZ cameras. They're being controlled remotely. Awesome. Is it anyone I know? Nah. That's like the big stage. Isn't that freaking cool? at an arena of gladiators. PTZ cameras all around. There's a couple on the top. It's pretty awesome. This makes me want to play poker again. But I want to play against people who are really bad. Not people who are good.
This is like life-changing money.
This is still surprising the hell out of me. That Metro's is railbird. Interesting. I remember being on all the poker forums back in the day. Yeah, it's bring back a lot of memories. I'd still play. I just don't have time for all that shit now. It's a commitment. And it's a grind, too. I'm here in Vegas, and I would estimate, or they would estimate, I mean, they're good players. They're conservative. I mean, they're just good players. And maybe they're doing 25, 30 to 40 bucks an hour, maybe. If they're on, like, not on a heater or, you know, just on a really bad run, which really isn't great money. But it is cash for the most part. What a freaking grind, though. Update your live chip count.
I had a horrible day.
I don't know if it's dying or not. I mean, obviously, they still got, the town was full of people for this event. I mean, it's definitely waned in popularity. You know, back when it was on every freaking street corner, every bar, every, you know, was running some kind of tournament here and there. But yeah, I don't think they're into it though. Just like, I want to see if they had any trivia over here. Just like, do I really have to do this? That's why golf isn't that popular among the younger generations, because the concept of no trivia. Trivia is so hard to get. Anyway, the concept of unless you perform, unless you win, you don't make shit is not really popular among younger generations. You know, they want guaranteed earnings and performance. You know, golf tournament, you know, if you get cut after the second day, you go home with your freaking nuts in your hand. Same with a poker tournament. And like I said, there's not a lot of bad players anymore. That's why I don't play. I don't care what anyone says. Well, I prefer to play against bad players because they will relinquish their money and I put it in my pocket. I got nothing to prove. But now everyone's, you know, who's still around after all these years of culling, they're good. So you're just trading money and the house is taking the vig. One day I beat him with aces, next day he beats me with aces, and the house just takes the vig. Yeah, even then, it used to be, you know, convention time. You'd get to like play against some really fishy frickin' players, but I don't keep track of that anymore. You know, the guys who are like, oh, I always beat my home game, you know, and then they come to Vegas and whatever and think they're gonna beat Vegas, but it ain't like that. I was more of a math player. Play the person, yeah, but I was more into like pot odds, you know, and being like, well, you know, it's going to cost me this much, so the pot odds dictate that I do this, that, or the other. For the most part, that's how I play. Tyrannosaurus, what up? Aditya, how are you? Oh, Velociraptor. And that is, what is that? She's some kind of saurus too. She was a following me a saurus. Nah. Ew, it's a little stinky in there. I'm gonna cop a squat over here for a moment or two. When we get to the end, take an additional 50% off. That's a great picture. Sammy says that shit's funny. I can't wait till we get travel time. That'll be awesome. Bonk. Should I poke my head out for a second? I don't think so. See what I was saying? This is what all the casinos are doing now. 0 to 24. It's no longer 0 to 3. You know, 3 to 6, 8, 12, and then 24. It's just 0 to 24. Plus, what does it say? Oh, and yeah, if you leave, you gotta pay again. They're like, suckers. Is there anything I can possibly eat? What did I eat? I ate my pound of bacon, quarter pound of cheese. What else did I eat today? I don't even remember. It was good, but I'm a little hungry. That pound of bacon in the, you know, for lunch isn't really cutting it anymore. Looking for greener pastures. Buttons. What? Free? Is that free? I want to play something. What do you want to play? It's it free. I don't hear it. It said it was free. Surveillance device. Bastards. It's almost like being outside. Look how few people are walking around outside. I could probably tolerate a couple minutes of it. Let's go see. 20 bucks a park. Yeah, I mean over here. 20 during the week. Well, what is it? This is what I'm about to pay. 20 bucks and 25 on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Slightly cheaper than MGM. But it used to be, you know, like you can do like 4 hours and it would be like $6. They don't play that no more. See how long I can tolerate this. See, my chat died again. Must have got hit with a commercial. Bastards. There we go. Does that happen to anyone else? Or is that just me? When a commercial pops up. Bro, were you ever on the cover of GQ? Because you sure as hell can be. I appreciate that. That's an awesome compliment. Thank you. No, I have never on the cover of GQ. I did some modeling when I was younger and like all freaking buffed out. But mostly like with suits on. I wear a suit good. I was in a couple of commercials. I was an extra in a couple of movies here and there, but not really. I spent most of my life behind the camera. But yeah, that was awesome. Thank you. I'll drink some water before we go in. I don't even think I can make it across the street in this weather. It's kind of gnarly. Even the traffic is kind of light. I noticed that coming over here. It took me like no time to get here today. I was here in the normal like 15 minutes. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna have for dinner. What meat? Oh, I got a bunch of swai fish or whatever, SWAI. Some farm raised swai. Yeah, that's all I'll probably make tonight. But I had to throw out my parchment paper that I usually cook it in. Because who thinks to read ingredients on things like parchment paper? And on it said that it's impregnated with some kind of silicone. I ain't freaking eating nothing cooked in silicone. That's gnarly. Let me see. If I may be so bold. What if I could make it this way? Come in the side door. When I got out of the car, it was 117.3 or something. Right now, my watch, which is basically taking the temperature, who knows where, says 113. The Warrington Wolves. I like that. The Warrington Wolves. Coming to Vegas. Who's coming to Vegas for the Star Trek convention at the end of the month? Maybe we'll see Ron Radio there, maybe. Yeah, it's about that. I can't even walk fast. That's not in the cards. Sun's about to go down. What time is it? 7:30? It is 4:20 over here. Who's 4:20 in? Wow, this just saps the freaking energy right out of you. Silicone bacon mats. That sounds interesting. Well, they said that parchment paper was with silicone spray, and I use that for my door hinges. So I don't know if I want to be eating from that. Man, people giving 0 Fs. Silicone bacon trays. Maybe I should do that. I'm gonna experiment and try to make some almond milk with a dash of cream ice cream when I get home. So that's what I miss most. I don't really miss much of anything in this new carnivore lifestyle. Raw. Freaking Tyrannosaurus. What was that? Yeah, Tyrannosaurus. I was gonna say the other thing from the movie. Oh, from Predators, what Jesse the Body Ventura said. Chewing tobacco made him a SEX, UAL. No, yeah, Tyrannosaurus. Uh-oh, music. Yeah, check yourself in, you freaking peasants. Look at that. That's bad. Yeah, ice cream's the only thing I miss. I don't miss much anything else. I'm eating a little other stuff, like bok choy. So I love bok choy. Bok choy very good for third leg too. The baby bok choy. I don't like the big old bok choys. Look at that head of hair on this dude. The amount of people wearing the thing over their face is rather astonishing. Man, I gotta sit and drink us some water. Oh, they got all the cool tables. Oh, there's a cool table over there. Cool kids table.
15-5.
Serve for your mama. Woo! And water. Yeah, it'd be cool if I was a local. Alright, let's see. What do we? Where are we here? It's not that veggies aren't allowed per se. I mean, they do contain carbs. You know, all vegetables contain carbs. It's just a matter of, you know, I'm trying to keep it as low as possible. Wow, the phone already started flashing the heat warning just for being out for a little bit. I'm just trying to keep it as low as I can. Everything has some, even protein can, you know, convert to a carb per se in a roundabout way. So I still eat peanut butter, and that's carbs. It's got like 8 grams of carbs and 2 stupid little tablespoons, you know, which is nothing. That's just like a snack. Milk still has carbs for coffee. I don't really like almond milk in the coffee. It tastes like ass. Blech. Not that I've ever tasted ass, I can only imagine. But yeah, so it all adds up. So if I have like a scoop of peanut butter and drink some milk, I'm already at 10. I'm trying to stay under like 50, 25 to 50. Push my body into ketosis real fast. I'm not sure if it is yet. I should get one of those ketone testers. They're like $50. So no. Water. Like I found out too much about like you're supposed to be able to eat cruciferous vegetables. I don't believe in net carbs. I think that's a marketing ploy. Oh, subtract the fiber, you know, from the actual carbs and you get net carbs. I think that's a total marketing ploy. course, I go by total carbs, not net carbs. And cruciferous vegetables, I found out so much about them. That's your spinach and your kale, your broccoli, and all the rest of that. That shit ain't good for you. It's fake good for you. It's man-made. It has its own built-in neurotoxin because it doesn't like being eaten by bugs. It's just not that good for you. Cauliflower I still eat. That's pretty good. I still eat watermelon. That's got the carbs in it because it's sugar. You know, so I try to keep it in check. Under 50. Under 25 is really what I'm shooting for, but under 50 is okay. And I feel good. The brain fog from shifting from carbs to ketones is starting to go away.
59.
Let's get better views. We're sitting in a real Keno lounge. Isn't this a trip?
71.
A true Keno.
60.
Jim West, what's going on, brother?
79. 9.
Your mom ordered the factor meals. Yeah, I'm gonna get on board with that.
48.
Better than, well, parchment paper is better than wax paper for cooking because it doesn't melt the wax on the stuff.
And number
That's how I cook my fish, you know. I just wrap it up in the parchment paper with dill, tons of butter. I used to put like a couple slices of orange on there, but again, carbs. I don't eat fruit like at all, except for watermelon.
21.
And even that in moderation. But I am getting, I must be in ketosis because it's burnt up like most of my midsection
53.
roll that I was getting.
And the last number, number 10.
Nope, that cleanse is going good. I think this is the last day I'm gonna do the mag flush. Oh shit, I almost forgot my water. Hello, water. That would have sucked if I left this behind. This thing's awesome. Ladies. It's not, I mean, it's restrictive if you don't have, like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a big foodie anyway. So it's not like I, you know, put butter on everything. It's delicious. You know? I could eat all the butter I want. So I just put it on everything. 0 F's given. I gotta take a whole head of cauliflower, stick it in the steamer. I got this really nice, like, you'll say it, steamer. Steams in like 10 minutes maybe. Take that thing out, take out a freaking hatchet, and put like a half a pound of butter on it. And I eat that with everything. That's good stuff. Look at that. I wouldn't say take our chances, but we shouldn't really be walking down here. But it is what it is, but it's alright. Wow, this place is relatively empty. Let's head back this way. I enjoyed that. That was fun. Got a deodorant commercial? Ew. the butt deodorant stuff. Yeah, MSG. I mean, MSG technically isn't really that bad for you unless you have heart problems. But it's definitely high performance. Dude. He was looking at me like a freaking chocolate cake. See that? Eric, I gotta scroll back, see what we were talking about. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, and I eat a lot of zucchini. Any kind of zucchini. Because zucchini, like, just soaking in freaking butter. Like, awesome. I make like a butter, like a garlic butter. And then I just pour it all over the zucchinis after I steam them too. And then I fry them. Oh, okay. I fry them in bacon. If I steam them, then I fry them in bacon fat. And then I put them in the plate and I cover them with all the butter. And that's good too. That's good healthy stuff. Good eating. Oh, we haven't looked in here yet. We have to look in here. I saw Eric said FYI, but I didn't see the initial thing. Yeah, but I just don't believe in the concept of net carbs. I think it's one big marketing ploy. I think you have to look at total carbs. And net carbs, it's a fiber, you know, okay, it passes through you, so does it count? I mean, the jury's out. You'll find, you know, 50% of people saying it's bullshit, 50% of the people living by it. But what I've noticed is the 50% of the people who think it's the cat's meow usually have something to gain by net carbs. I think the corporations came up with the concept of net carbs so they could sell you crap. That's just me. I mean, do you trust it? Your stomach doesn't know math. You know, your digestive system doesn't come with a calculator. It's just like, no one's proven it. That's all I'm saying. Nobody's actually proven that to be fact. And until that happens, I'm all about the net carbs. And, you know, I mean, total carbs. And you know what? If I'm doing total carbs, more power to me. Because that means my intake is really freaking low. If I'm counting total carbs. You know, it's like the concept of heaven. You know, do you want to find out you're wrong later? You want to do something your whole life, find out it's wrong? Or would you rather hedge your bet now and go with total carbs and be in total ketosis? That's just me. You know, like breakfast, the most important meal of the day. Marketing. Thanks, Kellogg's Brothers. This actually is pretty cool. You can like bean someone. Yeah, you could bean someone with that. What else we got here? See, this is silicone. Those are 100% silicone. Don't know if I want to be drinking from that.
Yep. 28.87.
Oh, excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already gave me the 100. Sorry.
Damn. It's like I already gave you money. Yikes. Alright, what time is it? 44. So, that's dumb. I mean, it's a cigar bar here, and someone had to freaking put out that cigar right there. Nasty people. Go sit for a few minutes. I know where he's gonna sit. Let's get maximum people watching going. place was this? Was this the pizza place that they closed and is under construction now? Breakfast, the most unimportant meal of the day. Wow. They just close this shit down. I think I ate at the Paris buffet that used to be over here maybe like 2 or 3 times. I remember they used to have nice seafood. That I remember. Oh, I know that guy from somewhere. What up, Martha? Where be Martha? I wonder if she even comes here anymore. Oh, they're occupying all the tables. Nope, not this one. Score. Except someone's drink is there. Alright, let's come. I want to keep up on chat. That's what I want to sit down for. See the chat activities. You're down 38 pounds from walking and low carbs. That's awesome. 38 pounds, good on you. Yeah, I mean, I always ate, Eric, I always ate healthy. Oh, is that you? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry. Not really. I always ate healthy. I just ate the wrong foods. You know, what we consider healthy is not necessarily healthy. You know, it's all about, I mean, the body was never designed to run on carbs. Our digestive system is not designed for it. And you know why I did it? I did it because of the candida thing from the antibiotics. You know, so I wanted to get that in check, and then one thing led to another, and now I eat like a freaking Tyrannosaurus. So it's kind of cool. And people, I've talked to people about it. You know, it's a bit culty. Ooh, keto, and then there's like phony keto. Oh, check out these keto donuts. Shut up. I mean, there's nothing keto about a freaking donut. I don't care what you're putting in it, how much monk food you're putting in. There's nothing keto about a freaking donut. So, yeah, it's a lifestyle thing. Oh, one of my Amazon orders just shipped. Did it just ship? Yes. Coming tomorrow. My new garbage pail. I went into a whole diatribe about my garbage pail. I made a command decision and I got one. So one thing led to another, and here we are. But the body just does not handle carbs, and everything's carbs. Potatoes, pasta, rice, beans, you know. Sadly, all the cheap food that everyone's gonna have to eat after November, you know. So I'm gonna have to go like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Gotta hunt pigeons or some shit. Because all the stores will be burnt to the ground. Whether, it doesn't matter who, just put it, okay. We generally talk about this on brorfredrik.com, link in the description. That's my own streaming platform, paid service. Plus you have 50 cents a day or less. I probably make people 50 times that just in like teaching about finances and your health. But anyway, it doesn't matter who's gonna win in November, who wins, who loses, it doesn't matter. Shit is gonna hit the fan. Doesn't matter who wins or who loses. If 46 wins, shit's gonna hit the fan. If he loses, shit's gonna hit the fan. It doesn't matter who wins or loses. It's gonna be a bad time in our nation. I'm just getting everyone prepared now. So make sure, you're stocked up, got some provisions. Like I used to recommend stocking up on the rice and all that. And I might still do it. I mean, in an emergency, I'm going to do what I got to do. Because there's not a lot of woodlands around here, to go pew-pew a deer or anything. So we shall see. I mean, I can go like way north and take an elk or two. But...
I thought you were going to say something dumb like fucking
wonder why so many poker player dudes are single. That's like a constant. What up, Mark One? Squab hunting. Yeah, we'll hunt some squabs. Some squab. Extreme window tinting. Yep, I mean, it's a commitment, you know? It's a commitment, but you find out what you're made of when you make commitments in life, you know? And what you, like I always say, what you stuff in your mouth is truly the only thing in your life that you have complete control and governance over. It's the only thing. Name anything else that you completely control. Your loved ones, your family, your job, the place where you live, what? You control none of that. The only thing you have control over is the choices you make about the food that you eat. It is the only thing that you have control over. So why not take advantage of that? You know, I just, like, people, like, they think about that last because they think they can control other things, but you cannot. You know, let go, let God, but, you know, feed your body the right fuel. You wouldn't pour like freaking water in a gas tank, you know, but that's what people do on the daily. They put the wrong fuel in, but it tastes good. Well, so does my friggin' pound of bacon every morning. You know, it tastes friggin' awesome. You know how delicious, like, being able to, like, take a spoon of frickin' bacon fat and just eat it because it's delicious? It's liberating. I would rather do that than eat a frickin' Snickers or a Twinkie or some other man-made crap. Even oatmeal is terrible for the human body. Frickin' oatmeal. What we've been duped. We've been duped by the man in the whole food thing of life. Oh, eat your oatmeal. Oh, this has vitamins and iron. Drink your milk. I mean, it's all a freaking lie. It's all a lie. Food pyramid. Food pyramid's designed to push you towards the pharmaceutical companies. Food pyramid. The food pyramid caused an epidemic of obesity. Meat should be at the top. Bacon should be at the top. Amen to that, Mike. You got a lot of pig farms up by you? I want to find me some. It's so rare that you can find like true pork belly here, because I would make my own bacon. That's it. I mean, there's some downsides. I'm doing a whole video on the pros and the cons of my new lifestyle, and that is one of the slight downsides. I do spend a lot of time, more time in the kitchen, but it gives me time to think, and I cook for like 2 or 3 days, not one. You know, and I get other things accomplished. That's why I listen to so much stuff, you know? That's why I'm like informed about a lot, because I spend a lot of time studying while I'm cooking and whatever. But yeah. How often do I go live on the new platform? Currently, right now, it's 2 times a week. I'm ramping up to 3 times a week. And, you know, there's a VIP membership, there's a live only where you just watch the live streams, or the VIP is where, like, even, because some videos I put up are not live, I just put up videos, you know, with various information, and it's ramping up. I'm ramping into what's going to be very shortly, at least by the end of the month, 5 days a week. So it'll be like 5 new contents a day. We have the Money Talks is every Friday. We do After Dark Chat. That's going to be almost on a weekly basis. And then I take deep dives into all sorts of other stuff. So currently it's been 2. We're going to 3, possibly 4. So yeah, I mean, it's a money's worth type of thing. You know, so I am splitting my time up, and I keep those kind of tight, and I keep them to an hour, and I also put them up for replay afterwards. So if you miss one, they're always up for replay. All right, peoples, I gotta go see a man about a horse. Still haven't bought the damn horse. Someone said that. I thought that was funny. Why are you buying the damn horse, Bror Fredrik? Turn around. And I'm open to suggestions on what you guys want to talk about too. You know, I mean, yeah, we got elections coming up or whatever, so I'm going to do commentary on that. And, you know, we'll watch Rome burn. But quite frankly, if you've been paying attention, this election cycle has been quite calm and benign. I mean, yes, it's 120 degrees outside, but at the same time, you know, the election's 3.5 months from now. Does it feel like the election's going to be in 3.5 months? No. Do you see a lot of commercials on TV? Not really. Do you hear a lot of chatter about the election? Not really. I think something's going on. You know, I think, well, I can't really see. That's why I started my own platform, because I can't really say what I want to say here. I think something's going to happen. And I think one side has effectively thrown in the towel, but with cause. That's just my idea. Well, they know something we don't. Not even putting up a fight because they think they got it locked up so bad. We shall see. Oh, yeah. You know what? I should do a live stream on all the Hollywood freaks. You know, that I don't even bother watching movies anymore because, like, you know, like I used to like watching, like, Ben Affleck. Yeah. Ben Affleck. I used to like watching a lot of them. See Ben Affleck's daughter today? She, like, testified before some freaking hearing and whatnot that she wants to institute mandatory things over the face from here to eternity. What kind of freaking nut job is she? You know, she's like an 18-year-old kid, Ben Affleck's daughter. I mean, they're all a bunch of lunatics. They're all a bunch of lunatics. Yeah, I mean, okay, what happened in Chicago over the holiday weekend? 100 people got a wirelessly hole punched. Why? It's crazy, but we can't talk about these things. Cali girls, what? Yeah, you know, you'd be welcome over there. You know, a lot of the people that you see here, you'll find over there too. Right now, I think we have like 45 people or whatever. You know, and it's chugging along. Those, you know, I consider where we are now at heybrofredrik.com, Bror Fredrik Uncensored. I consider everyone who's there now a founding member. You know, so it'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. All right, people. I'm gonna go see that man about a horse. And,
That's what we saw. Some people already here, man.
yeah, man. There's a lot of people with a thing over their face. I'm watching. Anyway, I appreciate everyone hanging out. Let me just check. Gotta check Super Chat activity. Thank you, Janice, for the 10 Bananagramas. Thank you, Gary, for the 10 Bananagramas. Thank you for the Cash App activities, too. And we'll find something else cool to do tomorrow. I think tomorrow we might go to the Mirage. I'll suffer because I heard the parking garage is a freaking madhouse because they're giving away that 1.6 million. Like, I don't know how they're going to do it. They're making more than that, telling people they're going to do it. I heard there's like a line to get on every machine that's still open. So I'll bite the bullet. I'll park at TI and walk across. It's going to be hot, but I want to go check out the madness. They say it's a madhouse in there. People trying to win on these machines, and it should be interesting. We'll see if we get kicked out. If not, you know, we'll find someplace else. But I think tomorrow we'll go check out the Mirage, and then again we'll go on closing day and see what's what. So one last time, I'm going to invite everyone to like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again. And if you want to support the channel and my efforts in general, go check me out at heybrofredrik.com. There's all sorts of links down there. And I got all the stuffs. I got all the links. You know how to support me, because I am supported by you. Not YT. And I love you guys. You guys are my extended family, and I love spending time with you, and I hope you feel the same. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.